Located this at a depth of 2'8", so this is actually on top of a bike, so it's roughly 2 foot deep under the floor. I'm going to zero out here.
That's the root?
Yeah, a big root ball right there at the transition.
Okay.
Is this the bathroom door?
This is the bathroom door. The bathroom just here.
You want to turn the cold water on? Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
It goes under.
Yeah. All the way. I'll try and clear that so you don't back up. See how it looks all
gross.
Yeah.
There goes your $12,000.
Right. You can turn it off. I think that's as much as I'm going to get.
Off
You turn it off. So it's all embedded in the roots now.
Yeah.
It's a little bit better. It almost looks like. Is anybody flushing wipes, or is that just toilet paper?
That's just toilet paper. We don't have wipes.
Yeah, you definitely need a liner. To get a good inspection of what the liner will cost, but we would need to jet it.
Oh, okay, to clear it out first.
To clear it out and then do a good inspection then.
Okay.
But I'll give you a handwritten estimate, and then once it's jetted we can give you a final quote.
Oh, there's more there.
Yeah.
Oh wow. This huge oak tree as old as the house.
Yeah. So there's two ways to line this. So this is basically the transition from the right-of-way to the city main. So once it gets in the right-of-way, you're not structurally responsible for that pipe, but you are responsible to maintain it. So what I would do is give you a quote to line basically 54 feet of it, and then give you
it includes the
give you the option to also line. Because see, like here you got roots out there in the concrete.
Yeah.
MSD is not responsible for roots. The homeowner is.
Okay.
So you'll have the option if you want to line it all the way. See here you got more roots.
Yeah.
You're responsible for that. The next joint as well, more roots.
Everywhere. It's just time.
Right.
So you will end up in the mains.
I'm sorry?
You will soon end up in the main.
Yeah, yeah. So right here is the city main. So basically, and then what we do is if the tap is in good shape, we'll line within a foot. Because if we line all the way and that liner goes out into the main, we have to do what's called a Schwalm cut. We have to go in the manhole, take a robotic cutter down through there. That cut's $2,500. Yeah. So if your tap is in good shape.
What is tap?
The tap is your T, basically.
Okay.
So where it hooks to the city main. So you'd be looking at about an 88-foot liner.
Long.
If you went all the way. So it'd either be 56 feet or 88 feet. So what I'm going to do is zero it out zeroed out here. We'll get an overall measurement of the concrete.
At the top of your head, how much would that cost? The full length.
So if you go to 88 feet, we can do it a little less per foot.
Okay.
It's normally 165 a foot. If you only go the 56 feet, it's 165 a foot. At 88 feet, it'd be about 150 a foot.
13,000. That is all in, or
Yeah. You don't have any dam cuts. There wouldn't be any extra charge for opening the floor because it's 2 foot deep. So yeah, all in if you got the 88 feet.
So underneath the house is not clay. It's
Right, it's cast iron.
yeah, and the little plastic or PVC that you talked about, that isn't a problem.
No, because all your new houses are PVC.
Right? Okay.
So somebody added that bathroom, and
Yeah.
they opened the floor up
Do some work
and
there.
added that PVC back
Okay.
in.
And this will be cheaper than actually digging, correct?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, because you'll probably have 70,000 just to remove the tree.
I don't want to remove the tree.
Right. And no, I'm saying is if you open dug it,
Yeah, you'll kill the
you'd
roots
have
and
to
all.
have somebody cut the tree down. Yeah. So you got on top of what it would cost to open dig it, you also got the cost of taking the tree out that you don't want to lose.
Okay. Are you familiar with getting evidence for the insurance?
Yeah. So basically, you have 34 feet of concrete. Yeah, so the way that it normally works with insurance, I'm going to go ahead and zero it out again. The way it works with insurance companies is you go ahead and you'll call your agent, see if you have coverage. If you have coverage, they'll start the claim. Then most of the time they'll send us a form.
Okay.
They'll send it to you or email it to us, one or the other. If we fill out that form, sometimes they want the video. So after it's jetted, I'll send you 2 videos. I'll send you this video, and then we'll
Before, after.
So you would send your insurance company this video.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean we work with insurance companies probably at least 7 or 8 times a week.
Okay. I'm going to read out my fine print.
Mm-hmm. If insurance doesn't cover it and you don't want to use your money, we go through Kimba and we have 0% for 12 months.
Okay.
So I mean you can be sitting on $1 million and still use their money for 12 months.
Yeah, with the high interest rates these days.
Right.
And if I were to say yes to fixing it, how long before your guys can come down?
It's usually a couple weeks.
Okay.
So they won't give you a date until. So basically, what I would have to do is I send you a quote for the jet, and then if we jet it, after I review the footage from jetting it, then I would send you another quote for lining it.
Okay. And the jetting costs?
So there's a kicker to that. The jetting is $9.95.
Oh.
If we go all the way out, then we'll credit you back that $9.95.
Okay.
So when they come out and jet it, you'll pay for it at the time of service. As soon as they're done, you write them a check, credit card, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Once we have that paid, then we send you the quote. And I already told you what the footage price is, so it's not like I'm jacking it up to hide that. Then we credit the $9.95 to that liner quote. If you only do the clay, you're well above our minimum, so we would credit back the $9.95 as well on the shorter one.
I would rather get it all.
Right. That's the best thing because it's more than likely it's not only your tree, it's other people's trees too. So even if you were to cut your tree down, you're still going to get roots in it.
Will the opening? So how soon after jetting do you guys line it? Does it need to be in a few days or?
Usually you have 6 to 8 weeks before the roots really start growing back.
Okay.
After it's jetted.
Yeah, I'm just afraid like what we saw just now with those huge clump that before you guys get to come down.
No, so the way that it works is if we send you a quote and you approve it right away, if for some reason we weren't able to put the liner in fast enough, as long as you approved it, and if it needed jetted again for roots, then we would jet it for free. As long as now if you didn't approve it, and then you called us in 6 months and wanted us to do it again, then we would have to charge you.
How long does insurance take to yes, no? Or?
Usually a few days. I mean, it depends on how.
Yeah, that's fine.
Trying to find that clean out again.
Ugly.
Let's see what I do here. So yeah, 54 feet.
So that liner I've been reading, so it lasts just as long as a regular.
It has same life expectancy as PVC. So it's got a 50-year life expectancy. We offer a 10-year warranty.
How thick is it?
I'll show you a sample of it. It's about 3/16 of an inch thick.
Oh, that's not thick at all.
Ours is a structural liner. So as long as you have a good host pipe when we first put it in, if something was to happen to that host pipe where it like totally fell apart, then that liner would withstand itself. So it wouldn't. Some liners that these other companies are using are paper